for integer data type, the range is this much. So the loop execution will stop if in the positive direction once it reaches this particular value, and for negative direction it will stop once it reaches this particular value. So we cannot say that it is an infinite for loop. Yeah, it will take long time to reach this value, but it's not infinite. For infinite, we have to follow this syntax.
Suppose the interviewer asks for to execute infinite program, then we should use this for and bracket.
This, yeah, you can, if the interviewer asks, you will use this syntax for infinite for loop. And in case he asks why we are not using it, you can explain that int has a particular range. Int is a data type, and its range has a very big range. So the loop execution will stop once it reaches that particular range. So that's why for infinite for loop, I am using this condition.
Okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there any
Now,
meaning of that two semicolons, or it is a syntax only? We have to declare that only.
yeah, it is a syntax.
Okay.
Can you explain exception handling once, please?
It will be explained in the upcoming session. I've already mentioned on which day.
Okay.
Can we take I is equal to 10, I lesser than 8, and I plus increment? That will be also it coming infinite loop, right?
I equal to 10.
10.
And
I less than 8.
less than 8.
No, greater than 8 only.
Greater than 8. Greater than 8 I plus plus.
Yeah.
Here also same thing. It will reach that maximum value of the integer data type. Then that loop execution will stop.
Okay.
Sir, if we take a minus I less than,
Yes, I minus
I less than this 10.
I equal to 1, I less than 10, I minus. Same, it will also reach, this loop execution will also stop once it reaches that negative value. That is this integer negative value. One example for printing the even numbers from 1 to 10 using the for loop. Here, if I modulo 2 equal to 0. Then it will print the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Are there any questions on for loop?
No.
Okay. Okay, then now we'll proceed with the while loop. Syntax is while. Here coding logic. Then increment or decrement. While loop is also known as entry control loop because during the time of entry, inside loop, it will check the condition. Let me do one program on while loop. And while loop is basically used when we don't know how many times the iteration will occur. That time we are using the while loop. And the while loop will first check the condition. Then only it will print the loop. Printed from 10 to 20. First of all, I declared and initialized int a equal to 10. Then in the while loop, a is less than equal to 20. It first check the condition. 10 is less than equal to 20. 10 is less than equal to 20. So true or false? 10 is less than equal to 20. Is it true or false?
True.
True.
Yes, it is true. So it printed it printed 10, then a plus plus. Then again went after 10 becomes after a plus plus 10 became 11. So 11 is less than equal to 20. That's true also. So 11 got printed. Then again a plus plus like this up to it reached 20 less than equal to 20. So that's true. So if a plus plus 21 less than equal to 20, that is false. So it went away from the loop. The final answer is 10. It will print from 10 to 20. So this is one example of while loop.
First, you're declaring a value or how it is?
Yeah, we first I am declaring over here. After declaration, it is checking the condition. Then only it is printing in case of while loop. Another example of while loop.
Nishan,
Yes, Priyanka.
can you share this program and document as well?
Yeah, I will share at the end of the session.
Okay.
Yeah, this is another example. Int s equal to 12. Then while s greater than 0. Println s minus minus. So can anyone guess what will be this output?
It will goes to range of in
It will print 11 to 0.
up to 0, yes.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
12 to
will
1.
it printed from 12 to 1. Okay, let's see. So here s equal to 12. So 12 greater than 0. So that is true. So it printed 12. Then s minus minus, that is decremented of 1. 12 reduced to 11. So 11 greater than 0. So that is true. So again it decremented by 1. So then 10 greater than 0. So that is true. So like this it went up to, then finally 1 greater than 0. So that's true. So that's also true, 1 greater than 0. Then finally if we minus minus minus, then 0 greater than 0, that is false. So 0 did not print and it went away from the loop. So finally the final result will be from 12 to 1. So this is the while loop. So any questions on while loop?
Why you are taking here yes minus minus increment? Why we can't
Um,
take it here?
And in this example, I am decrementing the s value so such that it will give the result in the reverse order. And in this here, I am incrementing the a value such that it will give the result in forward direction. Okay. So now we'll go into the do while loop. Do while loop. It is also known as exit control loop. Because it will execute at least once. After that, only it will check the condition. Syntax do. Here we'll have the logic. Then increment or decrement. Then while condition. Semicolon. In this case, while is simply a statement. So in this, that's why semicolon is put. And here condition will be mentioned. Is okay. So this is the do while program where integer I equal to 6. And here the do statement I have mentioned do, and inside that do loop system.out.println, this I value it will print, then I plus plus. First it will print at least once, then it will check the condition over here that while I less than 5. And if it is true, then it will continue printing. If it is false, then it will loop execution will stop.
So first of all, it will play, and doesn't matter the condition is true or false.
Yes. Yes. First of all, it played here, and it means it displayed at least once. That is 6. It got displayed. Then it went. Then it will go into in line number 11 to check the condition. So 6 is less than 5. So that is false. So the loops gets terminated. It won't be print further.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, Justin.
Yeah, this you have given I print system.out.println I is 6. It will print one time, then the value will get incremented to 7.
No, because here 6 less than 5 in this condition, it is failing, so it did not, it won't increment. Okay, I will show another example. So here int s equal to 3. Here int s equal to 3, and in the do loop, system.out.println s, so it will print s once, then here it will check the condition. So s less than 10, that is 3 less than 10, it is true or false?
True.
True. So that's why that's s plus plus. So 4. So 4 less than 10. That is
True.
true or false? True. Yes. Yes. So first it will print 3, and because at least once it will print as per the do while concept. So 3 got printed. So then after that, while s 3 less than 10, so that is true. So got incremented over here. So it became 4. Then again it will see 4 less than 10. That is true. So 4 got printed. Then 5. Then one more time it incremented. Then it became 5. 5 is less than 10. So that is true. So it got printed. So like this, it will reach to 9. So 9 less than 10. So 9, that is true. 9 got printed. So if we increment 10 less than 10, that is false. So it went away from the loop. So this is the do while loop concept.
Ishan, there won't be any statement in after line 12. Any print statement? Any system SOP statement after 12th line?
After 12th line, any SOP statement.
Hi, Sansar.
Yeah, that SOP statement will print that I s plus plus. Then it will stop. Yes, Anudeep.
Sir, Vishal this side.
Yes, Vishal.
So, sir, the do while loop, it will execute in the way like first we are printing the s value, right? Though 3 it is
Yes.
printing first. Then it is getting incremented into the RAM, right? S plus plus we are happening. Then after that only it will go to while and it will check whether that condition is true or not, correct? And then again it will go to the do and print the 4. Then again incremented 4 plus plus, then it will be 5. So again it will check for that, right? Okay.
Yes, Priyanka.
Ishan, you use while as less than 10, right? It should run till 9, right?
Yeah. Then in line 13, I've given one print statement, so it printed as 10. So as if I remove the print statement, then it will print up to 9.
Okay.
Ishan, can you please uncomment this line number 13 and run the program? Now both print statements should print. Can you please see the result in the console?
Yeah, that 10 got printed.
But I think repetitive value should be print here.
Okay, let me just unsatisfy the condition s less than 2. That incremented value will print here.
But in this case, the SOP which is mentioned between the do, it is not printing.
Yeah, it is printing that SOP 3 is printed.
Okay.
After a while, if we print this s, then it will give that incremented value based on the condition of the while. So
So Ishan, if for the first time it's not checking the condition, then can you give the example in which kind of logics we can use do while?
as of now, you can use some menu-driven programs mostly to go inside any menus. That time we use this do while loop.
Okay.
So here in this case, any guesses what will be output?
3 to 19.
3 to 20.
21.
3
20.
Three- Yes, it is 3 to 20 because after a while I am printing system.out.println s. So it will print the incremented value of the last value. That is it s less than 20. So 19 less than 20, the incremented value of 19 s plus plus. So it printed 20. So if we keep on typing here more system.out.println s, it will print the same incremented value that is 20. And in case of while loop, this while is not exactly a loop, it is simply a statement. In case of do while loop, the while is a statement. Main loop is do. So this is the do while loop. So any more questions on do while loop?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we'll go into the nested for loop. Means one for loop inside another for loop.
Hi, Ishan. You have said that if we want to go in a menu, then we use do while. So why we say it's exit control loop?
Exit control means because because it will execute at least once. After that only it will check the condition. Means at the exit of the loop, it will try to check the condition.
Okay.
So this is the nested for loop, which means one for loop inside another for loop. Okay, so let me show one program on nested for loop. This is the nested for loop. Means this is the for loop which is inside this bigger for loop. So let's check how it is done. So the output will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. So the printing of this bigger for loop will start after this small execution of smaller for loop. Over here, the execution of bigger for loop will start. So let's see. So for int I equal to 0, so 0 less than 3, that is true. 0 less than 3, that is true. So it will enter inside this for loop of j. So j equal to 0. Already here, so i's value is 0 since 0 less than 3. So j equal to 0. J is 0 is less than 3. So that is true. So j plus, so that's why this 0, 0. Then it will remain in the same inner for loop. So j gets incremented. So then 1 less than 3. So is it true or false?
True.
Yes,
True.
true.
And what is the value of I?
0.
0.
0. Because we have not yet, we are still inside the inner for loop. We did not go in the outer for loop. So 0, 0 and 1. So then again it will increment I plus plus. So it becomes 2 less than 3. So that is true. So the I value is 0. Then 0, 2. Then again j plus plus. So 3 less than 3. So is it true or false?
False.
False. So it will terminate away from the inner for loop and it will check in the outer for loop. So outer for loop, the I plus plus, then 1 less than 3. So that is true. So it will go inside the inner for loop once again. So here it will start from the beginning, that is j equal to 0. That is 0 less than 3. That is true. So that's why 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, then 0, 1, 0. Then 1. Then again j will increment 1. That is 1 less than 3. So I value is 1. So 1, 1 and 1, 2. So this is the output you can see. It will go like this: 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Just like we say in the Excel where like row 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, row column, similar way pattern it is followed here for this nested for loop.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Manjuna.
Change any of the value, any of the condition, like I is less than 3. Change that on 4 or something.
4. Same 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, then 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. Now suppose if I change here over here, so can any guesses what can be the output?
Same thing, it will count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4
0,
in the
Yes,
right
yes.
side.
0, 1,
Yes.
0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. 0.
Then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Then 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. So this is the nested for loop we are using, where a for loop will have an inner for loop, and this for loop is inside this for loop. So this is the nested for loop. So any questions on nested for loop?
Hello, Ishan.
Yes, Priyanka.
Oh, can you explain it again? It is confusing me.
Okay. So this nested for loop is one for loop is inside another for loop, and this is the J is the inner for loop present inside the outer for loop. The execution of outer for loop will start in line number 12, that is at the end of the just after the inner for loop. So first we are in the outer for loop, I equal to 0, and 0 is less than 4. That is true. 0 less than 4, it is true. Then it will go inside the inner for loop, that is j equal to 0 and j is less than 5. 0 that is less than 5, that is true. So first it will print as 0, 0, 0. Then the increment will happen in the inner for loop first. So j plus plus. So then 1 less than 5. So that is true. So that's why, and the I for loop value is still remain as 0 because we did not go again to the outer for loop. So it remains as 0. So 0, 1. Then j's value got incremented. So j plus plus. So then it came 2 less than 5. So that is true. So that's why again 0, 2. Then in this case, it will, after much iteration, it will reach as 5 less than 5. So that becomes false. So it will terminate from the inner for loop and go in the outer for loop. And it will again increase incrementation from 0 to 1, it will start. So 1 less than 4, that is true. So it will again go inside the inner for loop. So like this, the iteration will go. Like the outer for loop 0, 1, then 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, like this.
In outer for loop, we will get something like 0, 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah, that is 0, 1, 0, 0,
0, 1, 2,
0,
3.
1. Yes.
Okay. In outer for loop, we will get value from 0 to 4. For outer single for loop, we will add whole for loop of the inside.
Yes. Like here 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. Then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4.
Okay.
Okay.
The first outer for loop for can you say the outer for loop for column and inner for loop for rows?
Yeah, like something like that we can say.
Okay. While fetching the Excel sheet. Okay. Actually, I got asked for one question 2 days back only.
Okay.
In interview. That is something like in a Excel sheet, we have 3 usernames and 3 password. We want to print all those things.
Okay, 3 username, 3 password.
Using a for loop, using a loop only, it is possible.
3 username and yeah, we can do. I think you can use this nested for loop and try.
But I tried with this inside the for loop. I tried same thing. I is equal to 0, and I is less than 3, less than or equal to 3, and I plus plus. But he told one other method, something like C dot get physical number of rows.
C dot get physical number approach.
By using this method, what will happen? It will run everything until it will get null.
Okay. Okay, then once I complete, then you can show that program.
Okay. I also not written that. No, I will write and I will see at the end of the class.
Hi, Ishan. Actually, I have sent like over the chat. Can you like print over this thing using this nested loop? Actually, I'm always confused. Like,
This thing using nested loop.
yes, this is star triangle.
Okay.
Nothing like inside the par loop, just system.out.print put star.
Okay. System.out print put star.
Inside the par loop. There.
Over here.
Below that. No, below that. Print
Below
system.out.
this. Below
In the
this
next
print
line.
statement. Println star.
Yes. I plus J println star. Okay.
Okay, I plus then star. Okay.
No, just print star only. It will print something. In the string only.
Okay. Star. Star it prints. It's only printing star.
Print only. Remove ln. Okay. Like this.
Chan, this is the triangle actually I want.
That triangle, invert that triangle. Okay.
In the chat, actually, I have sent.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
This is the program.
Okay.
Yeah, Shan, just try my program once. I have shared in the chat actually.
Okay.
Chandan Pandey.
Hmm.
Just create a new class and try my program. So I just
It's in the reverse direction. Hmm. So this is the star pattern in this direction.
Okay, Shan. Got it. So for the next line, we have to use system out println. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ishan, can you explain this program?
Yeah, it is from int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, because the maximum star is here 5. Then I plus plus inside the for loop j equal to 1 and j is less than equal to I it given, means whatever condition of I will be there, it is equated to j. So j plus plus and system dot out println print star, because it will print in single line those stars. Then outside the for loop system dot out println and nothing. So in this way it will print this particular stars.
Ishan, line number 10, what it is indicating? System not out of println. Okay.
It is used to after inner for loop to move to the next line. Means this star, then it will move into the next line, then 2 stars, then next line 3 stars. So this is indicating moving to the next line. To next line. Use after inner or loop or moving to next line.
but in the line number 10, we are not printing anything, Ishan, right?
No, we are not printing.
So how it is taking over there? I mean, there must be something to print that then only it will take, or it can take automatically without even printing. Are you getting
Hello,
my
Ishan.
point?
Can you make j equals to 0 and j less than I? Okay. Hello.
Yes, so j equal to 0.
0 and j less than I. Not equal to, just to less than I.
J less than I.
From the okay.
Okay. Yeah, this line 10 is not printing, but still it will move the cursor to the new line, because println will automatically add a new line at the end.
Can you please just comment line number 10, then print again? Just let's check what is going to be the result over there. Okay, fine, I got it.
Okay.
It is taking the result because we are printing on the bigger for loop. That's why it is taking the result on the next line, right?
Yes, yes.
It is printing from the line number 6 because we are closing the for loop in line number 12.
Mm-hmm.
It is starting the line number 6 and is closing line number 12. Okay. Yeah.
Now we'll talk about the for each loop or advanced for loop. For each loop. It is mostly used for